Oh shit.
You are now listening to the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast, brought to you by House of Spades Media Group. Enjoy.
We still gotta get what is it?
You gotta
Like
get the
that
soundboard
clip.
together.
Yeah.
You didn't need to stop being a lazy ass nigga. Just get the shit together.
I'm not being a lazy nigga. I'm being a broke nigga. I can't afford the pieces, man.
You irresponsible.
That is possibly true as well. What's up, you motherfuckers? How y'all been? It's been another week.
You're being very quite rude to our listeners and shit. You know what I'm saying?
How am I being rude?
I don't know.
I call them a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, that.
Sometimes you fuck somebody's mother. You ain't
Yeah.
never fucked nobody's mother.
Yeah, I fucked a couple of
Thank you.
people's
Okay, then. I'm sure our
You
listeners
know,
have as well.
exactly.
Or been the mothers that have been fucked. Didn't think about that one, did you?
And you know what? That's fine. That's fine too. If you're okay with that. If you're accepting
Even
of
if
that.
you're not okay with it.
If you
you're a mother
accept
that allowed
credibility,
it.
if you
mean-
accept credibility that you have been a motherfucker or been the victim of a motherfucking,
The fucked mother.
the fucked mother, you are an advanced person in this world.
Episode name.
No.
The
no,
fucked mother.
No. We say so much cancelable like content within the episode. I don't think we need to put that as our titles of our shows. Yeah.
Oh, well. YouTube will be fine. It's not like
This shit.
they're gonna find us in the algorithm or anything. We don't
This
get a million
shit
listeners
is-
an episode.
This podcast is raw as fuck, like fucking diaper rash on a baby ass. Like it is real in this motherfucker.
Like that diaper been on for like a month. It's nasty. It's nasty.
All piss and shit.
Mm.
Look like a sag. Terrible life. But episode 115 in this bitch. Who the fuck are you? We can get to this intro in this biatch.
I bees the one and only motherfucking Busy Black. Should I go through the list?
Just go through the motherfucking list.
I think I'm gonna go through the list. Hold on. Give me 1 second, God.
This nigga gotta go find shit.
Gotta find the list so I can put this dope dick in your ear holes.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what's wrong with you sometimes. I be trying to help you, but you fuck it up real fast.
I mean, how you gonna help me when it's, I was a lost cause fucking years ago, bro.
That's true.
But I bees.
But you can't. We can resurrect the hopeless.
Hey, resurrection therapy coming soon. Tell your friends. I bees
New
the
detox.
one and only motherfucking Busy Black, aka Busy 93. Some call me who? The motherfucking Can't Go Don, aka Kwame Khalifa, aka Mr. Fact Check Yourself, because I may say something inflammatory by accident on purpose, you bitch.
Word.
AKA Mr. Liddy Two Titty, because I'm fresher than the bag of what? New 50s. Why? Because I'm clean. AKA Mr. Fago with no ice. AKA Mr. Run Through a Motherfucking Face. AKA Busy Waldorf, because I'll spit on you from the nosebleeds while your grandparents watch you bomb at Little Caesars, you bum.
Oh my God.
AKA Let Me Breathe.
Terrible day.
AKA Mr. Let Me Breathe. Before I get 1,000 Latins in your lobby, because I'm out here, bitch. Don't put your knee on my neck. I can't breathe.
Black Lives Matter.
AKA the sophisticated Jew. AKA Mr. Throw the whole bitch away. AKA
bitch.
Lil Big Shot. AKA Busy Soize. AKA Muhammad motherfucking Clay, the walking contradiction, sometimes known as the distinguished degenerate, you bitch.
What happened to the tiki?
Don't worry about it.
Whatever happened to that? I was waiting all week for the tiki Nazi torch Jew slayer or
Well,
whatever.
just 'cause you
I've been
fucked
waiting
it
for
up.
that bitch.
AKA Busy Black, the motherfucking tiki torch Nazi daughter slayer. Get it
Hey,
Get it together, you
I've been waiting
motherfuckers.
for it. I was trying to see if you was gonna get that shit right. You been fucking that
I was
bitch
gonna
up.
skip it just because.
Like, nigga, you was like Shaq at the free throw line for that bitch like 4 weeks. Waiting for you to get that shit together. And it's your A1 on the mic, motherfucking Jose Ortega in this bitch, a.k.a. Tequila Papi. You feel me? I'm the nigga that's be standing out there selling tacos and dope outside of the fucking flea market, you bitch. Like, keep it real.
Sometimes the dope is actually in the taco.
Oh, nigga, that's what do you think is in the foil? Duh. Well, motherfucker, we out
Foil
here.
packs inside of foil packs.
AKA that,
you know.
AKA that nigga that has the pound right next to the key, right next to the 9, inside of a Gucci bag that's next to another fucking Nike bag that has 16 keys in that bitch with the fucking scorpion stamp. So we out here. Left wrist.
Keep cooking, nigga.
Hey, let me cook. He got his shit off. Let me get my shit off. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? AKA that nigga Martin Quarantino. You know what I'm saying? That's something light. You know what I'm saying? AKA that nigga Tequila Poppy. Right now I'm drinking Corona, Cerveza and shit because I got to make a drive. Don't want to die. You feel me? Anniversary this weekend. Shit got to happen.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? That first year and be a motherfucker. Huh? Been a year already? Yeah, it's been a year. It's crazy. Right.
That feel like a year, right?
No.
I don't remember much of the plan, but I just know.
Right.
Well, you was drunk.
You was drunk. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of fucking Bombays
Yeah.
and lemonades going around. You know what I'm saying? And last one for the day, AKA Bitch I'm God and You Not. And it's the Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, 115, episode 115, House of Spades Media. We in this bitch. God damn it.
What the fuck has happened this week?
Everything's. You know what?
What has
I wouldn't even
happened this
say.
week?
I wouldn't say everything has happened.
Not everything.
This shit's sad.
But some very important things.
There is some very important things that happen. I don't want to get straight into Kanye right now.
I figured as much.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say this starting off. Rest in peace, John Lewis.
Of course. Rest in peace to the God.
What was fucked up was like that actually happened. Like his confirmed that he passed 20 minutes right after we stopped recording last week.
I saw that.
That was quite upsetting.
As soon as I walked in there, I was like,
fuck? Damn.
Something always happens when we record. And today we're recording on a Thursday. So we don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So if you don't hear shit that happened Friday on Saturday, it's because it's Thursday.
You got like a whole extra day to be able to live with that Logic album and shit when it come out on Friday.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
What makes you think I'm checking that out?
You got to.
I don't.
You got to.
I don't.
You got to.
I don't.
You got to.
I'm running to the Kanye album quicker than that.
Exactly. Since you're going to listen to the Kanye album, you have to listen to the Logic album for content purposes. I've
always left Logic in
no,
your bag.
fuck that. Fuck that bullshit, bro. You got me to listen to Ye and Kids See Ghosts for the sake of this podcast, and I had to eat my pride and say, you know what, nigga, you right. For the sake of content, I must listen to these projects and not call it ass out the gate because I hate Kanye right now or at the time. And I listened, and it still was trash. Unbiased.
You ain't do it with the gospel album, though.
It's not my bag. I wouldn't have done it justice.
Okay,
regardless.
what about this album? You gonna do it with this? If you do it with this album, I'll listen to Logic if you listen to Kanye. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna listen to the Logic album at all.
I listened to Ye's album.
Because I got a strange feeling.
I don't want to.
I'm hoping he's back to
He's not.
some form of rapping, and not the gospel thing. Because
He's
that
not.
was cool, but
I ain't gonna listen.
You know.
I ain't gonna listen to it while I'm on vacation with my wife, though. I'm gonna tell you that shit. I'm not gonna fuck my vacation up
wouldn't expect you to.
on fucking Kanye West. But next week when I'm back in town, yeah, for
Well,
sure.
I mean, for all you know, he might have a what they call it
Words.
Yeah.
Use them.
I'm trying to think of the word.
Make
What's
'em-
the shit they call it when you marry a motherfucker? You elope. He might have some eloping music. He's a man of God. He's married, just like yourself. He might have some good I fuck Kim to this music.
No.
Or anger fuck her to this music. We'll get to him later.
I'm about to say.
But yeah.
Anyway, aside from that, the Good Music Camp doesn't really aim towards their particular fan base very well. Not unless you Tiana Taylor. Shout out to Spike T when she's doing her own shit.
Now, that's an album I need to go listen to. I still haven't heard that.
Great album.
I'll listen to that.
Great album. And
I was waiting for it.
and
Haven't
Pusha
got
T.
to it yet.
You know what I'm saying? Who can? That nigga is approaching God level. Like as of lately, I'm starting to really see the difference where he's separating himself from a whole class of niggas. But yeah, like anyone else, for example, Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper's album last year came out on the day that I got married, and it's about the day that he gets married to his wife and how much he loves his wife.
Aww.
It is specifically marketed to people like me. And on that day, it should have been perfect. I will listen to that album twice. Once was the rough listen. The second one was a re-listen. It was like, yeah, never again. It didn't. I'm just saying. That's cut from,
Chance's last,
and it's cut from the Kanye cloth. So
Chance's last.
I'm just hoping for
joints,
good music if it's good music.
I think the last thing I liked from Chance was maybe that 4-pack he put out, that little EP.
Yeah,
That was
good
the last
music.
thing I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
But
Coloring Book was a 50-50 for me because it was gospel and.
your man was caping for Ye too. He was caping for Ye too.
Well, they both from Chicago.
He said he would vote for Kanye just off the strength.
They
of,
from Chicago.
Well, he did say that was one of the reasons, but
Yeah.
mostly because he cares about the homeless and cleaning that up and excuse me, drug addicts and all of that thing and revitalizing the city, building the infrastructure. That's the type of things he's talking about, other than the crazy shit about abortion and whatnot. You know, I like how I don't know how long we've done.
I guess
this.
we're talking about Kanye.
No, I wasn't gonna go there. I was just gonna say I think it's amazing how, for however many weeks we've been doing this podcast, however long we've done it, as much as we don't try to talk about certain things, they still come up, and I don't know if it's we're attracting them or if they're attracting us. I think that's a deeper question. Maybe the audience can answer that, but I always found that intriguing.
I don't think we have enough power to channel it ourselves, but
Every person
we're
has
in the
enough power to
content. We're in the
change
content business, nigga. This is the job.
Yeah, but we don't always
We
pay attention to things just because it's the popular
our
thing
job
to pay attention to.
our job is to point and laugh and make fun of things, and that's what we do.
That is true. That is true.
And I'm God at this shit, nigga. Fuck what you talking about.
Well, that's what we need to make a segment of right there. Point and laugh. Every week, just find a new nigga to point and laugh at that's not one of the regular people we point and laugh at on this podcast.
Hell yeah.
We point and laugh a lot.
Damn. You know what I just thought of, though?
What?
Like, if we was to package this podcast into a brick and throw it at somebody, they die of, like, a massive overdose. Their body would probably disintegrate. 'Cause
I mean,
how dope
if
this
you
shit is.
touch fentanyl too long, you might OD. So.
You know what I mean? This
Hey.
is best thing. Fentanyl cut heroin. You know what I mean?
Oh no, this straight fent, nigga. This that straight fent.
Nope. No.
No.
It's all y'all.
Oh y'all. Straight
Y'all.
fent to all of y'all. You did.
So I will listen to Kanye's album if you listen to Logic's album. You have to dedicate yourself to it though, because I know you're so anti on listening to that nigga.
I'm not anti-listening
Yes, you
to him.
is.
No, I think he can rap. I like some songs. I just think as a human, he is not a person I would like to be around.
I absolutely agree with you.
That's it.
So yeah, you listen to
Not that I think he's a terrible person. I'm sure he's a cool person, like as a human being.
I don't.
I just wouldn't want to be in the same room with the guy.
What's fucked up is I know we have a lot of similarities, and I know I wouldn't get along with him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like I just
I'm
know
sure
for
we
a
can
fact.
have some dope conversations, Logic. I just feel like you are the type of person I try to stay away from.
Yeah,
I don't like whiners.
I don't like corny to the level that it is gimmicky, and that's what I feel.
That's a separate conversation.
That's
from the whining.
where I feel like Logic's career has become. It was already corny, but it became a gimmick.
Right.
You know, and it was just whack. First two albums I think are really good. Everything else has been it's been a Mark Sanchez butt fumble for real.
And that's where we should insert the video of the butt fumble right there. Just
By the way, if anybody who listens to this podcast has a way to contact Mark Sanchez, I would really love
interview.
I would love to sit down and interview Mark Sanchez.
Speaking of which, I got some shit I had to talk to you about off air, but about some interview shit. But
You got a football player?
no, not a football player.
Another rapper?
No.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Close, but no.
I ain't gonna talk this guessing game with you and shit.
Oh, why not?
Because that's weird.
Only to you.
Yeah, because I'm like a grown ass man.
Are you?
I got gray hairs.
So do I.
You know?
I'm still a kid inside.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you
that's
need to
how
get in touch with your inner child.
That's how.
That's the real problem.
That's what
Your inner
everybody
child
feels.
and your divine femininity.
That's
You
how
fuck.
everybody feels that get caught on To Catch a Predator. Up until the
I've
point
been watching way too
to when
much of
they
that
get
lately. Yo, if y'all niggas have not
That shit
revisited
is terrible.
To Catch a Predator on YouTube, I highly suggest you do because it is, I wouldn't say amazing,
It's
but
not.
it's entertaining in a hilariously depressing way. What I mean by that, let me explain real quick. What I mean by that is these are the type of motherfuckers, obviously nasty pedophiles and shit, but or at least intending to be pedophiles. They go so quickly though, from confident to distraught, that it just tickles the fuck out of my funny bone. It does.
You're not just gonna say tickles the fuck out of my funny bone.
What's wrong with something tickling my funny bone?
No.
You don't like your bones tickled, nigga?
No. No. You a weird motherfucker. You might could just be the motherfucker to be throwing tickle parties for you. Matter of fact, that's what you should do. Throw a tickle party
You gave me the idea.
for your OnlyFans.
Wait till I get these warrants off my name. Wait till I get these warrants off my name, boy.
Look, motherfucker. All I'm saying is, as I'm helping the world out to get his OnlyFans out there into the open, anybody who needs help managing their OnlyFans for the directing great content to the world, holla at me and shit.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? We can get those pussy vids at a great angle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. You know what I mean? Straight in there so you can get
prime time
that
angle.
perfect view. You know what I'm saying? Martin Scorsese of pussy pics. You know what I mean? We gotta get the game out there. You know what I'm saying? We get some good directors, some good lighting.
I wonder who that is in the porn world. Like, who's the Martin Scorsese of porn right now? It's got to be.
I don't know,
guy,
but somebody
right?
that probably does do that.
It's got to be some
has
guy.
to refer to himself probably.
Definitely. He knows he is.
Yo, yeah.
For
So
sure.
you know he refers to himself like that because who knows the pure director or the best director of porn and shit. Nobody knows that nigga name for real.
See, this is why I gotta lighten up and get a motherfucking 6-pack popping because I'm telling you.
You gonna do the Ron Jeremy?
No. I don't want to do the Ron Jeremy. I gotta lighten this up a little bit. Maybe not even a 6-pack, just a little 4-pack in a gut. But I gotta lighten this up a little bit because if none of this shit works out, I want you to understand, people, I'll be on your local Pornhub category.
You just need to Ron Jeremy these hoes and stop letting your obesity hold you back.
Oh no, the obesity isn't holding me back. It's the
confidence about your obesity that's holding you back.
No, it's the endurance that you have with the obesity. It's one thing when you fucking a motherfucker and you get tired and you in your crib. It's another thing when you on camera.
One blue dolphin, nigga, you Gucci.
I need like 4. I used to have a Xanax problem. It's pretty serious. But either way.
If you trying to be dedicated to the game, real dedication means that you willing to go all in. If you gotta pop them fucking 5 blue dolphins to get it going, you can fucking go to the game.
I'm gonna be in this bitch like, what's up, bitch? I got a hard dick for you.
Don't.
Everything else on me limp.
It wouldn't be a good look. But it would get mad views. It would get mad views. Now, granted, after I take my 20% off top,
who said you getting paid for this?
Nigga, I'm managing your shit.
You not.
I'm trying to just make sure that you get on.
I can manage my dick perfectly fine by myself.
I'm managing your account. You do what you want with the content.
You ain't managing shit about no money, boy.
I'm going to manage your account. Make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take my 20% off top. Because with a 5 blue dolphin a day ecstasy habit, do you think we going to trust you with thousands of dollars to manage properly?
Do you think you'd have a choice in whether or not?
No, you'd be.
Who said you were in on any of this money, nigga?
I'm in
How
all
did
the
you
way
jump
on the
straight
money.
to this money, nigga? No, you're not.
You're not gonna be
You ain't getting
sensible
the cut of
enough to be able to
shit.
manage it.
Nigga, you let me in my relapse of a Xanax habit.
No.
Be what the fuck we gonna be,
No,
sir?
no. if we're gonna exploit you as a team for your OnlyFans,
Team, have you seen my face?
as a team,
Oh, team.
I'm about to say like I'm gonna split
I don't even
5%
nigga,
of my
only-
20%
only
that I'm
team
taking
for
off
this-
tops.
Only team
with
I
Ace
need for
and
this
shit.
porn shit is me and this penis, bro. Get it together. Nah.
Blue Dolphin habit, bro. That's
The
shit
blue
fuck-
dolphin is the guidance, my
The
nigga.
blue dolphin is not
That's
the
the
guidance.
guidance.
That is not the
That's
guidance.
guidance. All these
That
decisions.
is not the guidance.
I'm, yes, I will.
Like that's the PED.
I used to have
That
a
is-
12 pill a day habit. Boy,
that
get
is-
your mind right.
That's the PED. That is not the guidance, bro. That's a whole different thing.
Hey, all I know is, hey, you know what? I just thought about it. We can actually cut the motherfucking Xanax down to 2.5 if we just throw a Viagra in there. So now you really ain't fucking with me. Give me some Blue Chew in this bitch. Send the bag. Vivendi, call me. Or no, that's the game company. Vivid, yeah, Vivid, call me.
Roman, give us a call too. Why not?
Whoever the fuck that is.
They do all the like.
You know what's one
the
I really wanna
They
do?
do the deliveries for the discreet deliveries for like dick pills and shit like that. They, you know what I'm saying? So nobody
I've heard
knows
of
what you're
them.
getting.
I
Yeah.
heard of them. You know which one I really want to be a part of?
That's
though?
some funny shit. If you stole somebody's Viagra pills like off they fucking front porch, you're trying to be a dickhead.
It's happened to some people.
I'm sure. And you come across
sure
like
it's happened to
160
somebody.
Viagra pills, like, hey,
Hey, $5 a pop on the street, nigga.
yeah, shit, nigga, I need.
You ain't
the
never
160.
sold no Viagra to a nigga.
No.
Old, young, them bitches sell.
They do sell.
Them bitches sell.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm still Mexican, so that my sex drive is still high. A quarter Viagra and shit on my dick.
Sex
gonna
drive
be,
high or not.
like
you
my-
want to fuck all
like-
night or no, nigga?
nigga, a quarter Viagra, nigga, is gonna have my dick hard for the next 6 months. I'm good. Like I'm good. I gotta go to work and shit. I got shit to do.
Bro, I popped one of them boys one day, nigga. My whole body started vibrating, and I'm pretty sure that was because all the blood in my body was in my dick. I'm pretty sure. But that girl got broken in half. Man.
Had nothing
tore
else
her
to do.
ass
Had
up.
nothing else to do with it. You got to dig in inside of a bitch. What else you gonna do? Dig a hole outside and stick your dick in the earth?
Shit, it was next. That motherfucker didn't go away. I was eyeing it.
Had to call the ambulance.
No, I just fucked the earth. I'll find something to fuck. Don't get it twisted. I will find something to fuck. It's my hand, your mama, whoever, nigga.
Don't
A
bring
couch.
I was, don't
You
bring
ain't
my
never fucked
mother
your
into
couch,
this.
nigga? See, you've been there before. You know the feeling. You know the feeling. You know the feeling. It's a feel like, dog. You ain't never been so high. You be on the couch. You be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't a real nigga then. You ain't been on cloud nine for real then, nigga.
No, I've seen God, but God didn't have no sexy ass sofa when me and that nigga smoked the blunt on the way up.
Who said anybody was on the sofa? It was me in that sofa. What is you talking about, nigga?
You disgust me. All right, y'all disgusting. Y'all disgusting. That's
What is
for
you
real.
talking about, nigga?
That's for real. Shout out to y'all for being unhealthy human beings.
I'm surprised you never been. I thought everybody had been that high before.
No, nigga.
You ain't never been so blowed where you
I'm
like
once again
grind
tell you
it
no.
on your couch, nigga. Like
No!
even if you ain't pull your dick out, you ain't never just like. Well, I'm usually that horny because I'm.
Oh,
that
that's
blowed.
just sad. We gonna talk about that off air. Like, that's just sad. But you,
I'm usually that horny because I'm that blowed.
no,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous, y'all.
Mind you, it hasn't been since middle school, but I wasn't that fucked up in middle school.
Oh no, see, I'm talking about as an adult.
Well, I'm about to say, like,
I'm talking about as an adult.
his perversion is next level. Next level shit.
Like you be on the couch a little too long.
You like Super Saiyan 3 pervert. Yeah.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Super Saiyan Rose.
That's a thing.
Is it?
You didn't know that?
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man. I haven't seen that like a new episode of Dragon Ball Z since like 10, 11.
That's your loss, sir.
Hey,
Got
look,
nothing to do with me.
I got things to do in life.
So do I. But
No,
I
you
can
don't.
Fit Dragon Ball Z in there.
Yep, that means you
If
don't.
I can fit a couch in there,
Yeah, I know you definitely
I can
fit
fit
a
some
couch
Dragon
in there.
Ball in there. Goddamn.
You fit in the fucking couch. You disgusting.
Oh, Vicodin.
Viking. Oh my.
I said if nobody knew you, you'd sound like a neckbeard.
Oh my God. That's just.
Apologize for the neck beard.
Nah, don't apologize.
Nah, you have to for that.
Do you have to?
Yeah, that's not a connotation you want on yourself.
Oh, that's terrible.
Rather you cancel me before you call me a neck beard. That's just disrespectful.
Oh.
And as a nigga with a neck beard, I do not identify with the ideal neck beard.
Oh.
I'm just lazy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did you listen to J. Cole new music?
No, but I heard apparently it was the greatest shit since ever.
That's what every J. Cole fan says about every J. Cole record that J. Cole is ever going to release in the discography of J. Cole.
I heard it was some of the greatest hip hop to ever hit the earth.
Did a J. Cole fan tell you this?
And that's earth with an F, nigga. Huh?
Did a J. Cole fan tell you this?
Possibly.
Then it may be true, it may be false. I like the records, but it may be true, it may be false. It depends on you. That's all I'm gonna say. Because J. Cole can make a record, depending on who you are, that make you go night night.
Am I excited to listen to it? Yes.
I know niggas that go to sleep through Fire Squad. Like I'm gonna keep it a bit. Like I'm keeping it real. And I love 2014 Forest Hills Drive as an album. I love that album.
Am I excited to listen to it? Yes. But am I scared there will be sleepers in terms of putting me to sleep? Yes. I'm scared both of them will be. That's why I haven't ran to those two Drake records, because
Grease is a great record. I like Grease. I'm sat down with it a little bit longer.
Haven't ran to them because
Pop Star is a little bit more tolerable this week.
It's funny how you can get so big that, like in music, that you become hit or miss, and in those hits and misses, nobody cares. Like if it's your second album and it's a miss, niggas, you gonna feel that. Because if it's your 8th album, yeah, you just missed.
At this point in general, I think it's all about, like, almost similar to sports with players like LeBron or Steph around the team and shit, where it's, yeah, the regular season don't really matter. It's whether you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't fucking matter. Fuck it. We know we in the playoffs. It's whether we get that chip or not. Drake in that box.
You could argue, though,
he
every
can dish out a
album is
bunch
the
of fucking
playoffs,
loosies and a couple 2-packs and shit like that. And it can be, all right, 50-50, couple hit or miss and everything like that. But if the album's good, do we really care?
I mean, depends on, that's subjective. Me, if you got more than 50% on the album to me, that's good. I'll call your album a good album, even if it's just 60%.
Really?
If you got 10 records and 6 of them are good, I'll recommend your album to somebody. So it's a good album. If it's 50-50, it's all right. If I only like 2 of them bitches, it's garbage. Any less than 4 is garbage.
50-50 recommendation from me depends on how long the album is.
I don't care. Because if it's 10 records, it could be anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour, nigga.
No, I'm talking about as far as how many records.
Oh, I was just saying 10.
Because if you put out a
50-50.
You know what I'm saying? If you put out a 10-track album, 5 of them good, 5 of them I think are trash, I'm not recommending it, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me,
that's what I said. It'd be like,
it's a 50-50.
Right.
But if you release them, I'm not saying everybody should do this or anybody should try and do this now, not unless you already do it. If you release a 20-song album and then it's a 50-50, all right, 10 might be more tolerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be more willing to, because it's like, all right, you got 10 records, whether they at the top, bottom, spread out or whatever, that you can listen to from this 20-plus out. If I'm skipping 5 songs out of 10 songs, it doesn't really, those 5 songs got to be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, at that point, then it's like, if you just gonna have half the album good, then you could have just did that as an EP. The artist must have felt like those other 5 were pretty good.
Yeah, or the label was like, "Yo,
And who's to say other
we
people
need
won't?
a
I
full
mean-
album from you because your
So, yeah, you
contract
just throw some joints
your
on
contract
there.
doesn't include EPs or
How
single
many-
packs."
How many times have we seen that happen where, you know, it's some shit like that where nigga that got 2 albums left and he just does 5 records and go in the vault, throw them other 5, make it sound nice, and that's an album, nigga. Let's call it up.
Plenty of times.
Let's call it what it is.
You know what I'm saying? There's been artists doing that shit just to get out of album deals.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many niggas have we seen do that where they like on their last album, 2 albums left, and they just throwing shit together to do it? Like, that's the best gauge of the shit right there.
I mean, if I'm in a bad contract, I'm doing that regardless. If I realize I'm in a bad contract too, yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you 3-4 new songs that I actually worked on. That's gonna get some traction. Put 4 or 5 more on them, like some shit that I already had in the tuck. Master them hoes. Album. That's 1 off the books, and push it forward to on the rest.
I don't know.
Cause fuck them niggas. You know what I mean,
That's funny. Bringing that back around to Logic. Logic's independent, right?
no.
No? Who's it with?
Def Jam still, I think.
I wonder
I
if
think I
this
should
is
look that
just
up.
so he can take a break. Because he's going to put out another album. We do know that, right?
Yeah.
He's going to put out another
I believe
one in like another
I believe
2 years or
retirement
something.
now for rappers and
3
shit
years maybe.
is more or less the motherfuckers saying like I don't want to do
I
this
just wanna be a
right
break,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I need a
I
break.
want to parent right now. I want to work on these other ventures right now, business, whatever.
Even if you don't say it, if you just start doing it. But I think there needs to be a better word for that in hip hop other than retirement and break. I guess you can't say you taking a break. That make it sound like, nigga, what the fuck you need a break for? You bitching out, nigga. Motherfucking get in the booth.
Yeah,
But it's got to be a better,
he's still with Def Jam.
okay. There's got to be a better way to do that. If I was on Def Jam, I'd imagine however many albums he's in, I'd be tired of him. I'd be tired of the bullshit.
Well, the thing for
Tired
him,
of people thinking I'm a fucking gimmick and shit.
yeah, the thing for him though,
And a cornball.
because the big deal that he signed, I feel because of like the clip that he was letting go of those projects that he was on and shit, it made it real easy to kind of like, all right, because he at one point in time he was like releasing a album a year.
All right. He got like 8 albums, right? 6 albums.
I'm not counting on them hoes. Because then he started releasing mad mixtapes, other albums, continuations. You know what I'm saying? And it like especially after he sounded like his re-up deal with Def Jam. Cause that was like a big like what $30 million like deal or some shit like that.
Yeah,
For
I think it was.
for X amount of albums and shit. But he started putting out work. So I wouldn't be shocked that he was kind of gearing towards this anyway. But hey, as the fact that we're in a pandemic right now, you got a kid. Yeah, it makes it more easier for you to kind of step back and say like, all right, if I come back to this, I do. If I don't, I don't. You know, to me, I'm not gonna miss Logic's music that much.
I can't name one record I would go back to.
I can name a couple, but it's been
Name one.
I would say the
Features. I can give you a feature. Some features
can-
he was on that I
like,
definitely would go back on.
I like all
Or
his
he murdered
original
that
mix,
shit,
like
but-
all his first 4 mixtapes, his first 2 albums.
Yeah,
Love it.
I remember
Yeah.
you. That was when you was
Yeah.
a Logic head. You was
Yeah,
the main
I-
nigga,
I
bro. You
fuck
got
with
it.
it.
Did
Yeah,
you
I'm
hear
like,
it
I
yet,
fuck
nigga? You
with them
got to hear
shits.
Logic.
But everybody post that. Yeah, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, first leg of his career, cool. I fuck with it. Last leg, I'm not. If you still gonna come back on this shit, nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
If you gonna come back and give me the same content, I'm black, I'm white, nah, I'm good.
Well,
on
that's
that
the beauty of a break, and that might be why this is a good move for him, and why I say strategically, it's probably the best if you gonna come back in the future. We all know.
Yeah, but do you want to hear a
anybody-
bunch of parenting records when you get back to? No.
You don't have to take that route just because you got kids and you took time off the parent.
Logic,
I mean, niggas
Logic
ain't taking
is,
time
Logic
off
is
the parent
corny. He's
where-
gonna do that.
Oh, I'm sure he'll get a few.
1,000.
But you gonna get a couple from Chance too. So those probably gonna be garbage as well.
Both them niggas corny, nigga. I've been told you. Like,
Chance is a little cooler.
I just said that Chance album was ass. Ass meat, booty hole, ass.
I give Chance a few
Non-bleach.
more cool
No
points.
no
a lot
spittoon.
more cool. Spittoon, nigga.
What is it? No, not spittoon. What's
I
it?
said a spittoon.
What do we call them shits?
What?
The booty washer. You bought one of them hoes.
A bidet?
A bidet,
nigga?
yeah, one of those.
Said a spittoon and a booty washer. It is a booty washer, but sometimes you gotta shoot some water up your ass and make sure it's clean. Never know you want to let somebody slide in.
I'm just saying it's ass.
Hey. I wouldn't disrespect the bidet like that.
Look, fam.
And I
I
wouldn't disrespect Chance like that. Like I said, that nigga got way more cool points than Logic when it comes down to,
I think Chance is more genuine, so I
digestible.
ride with Chance more than I ride with Logic.
maybe that's what
I think Logic is more or
genuine.
less. Yeah,
Maybe
I think
that's what it is. Genuine is.
yeah, I
Authenticity.
think Logic
as the
plays
kids
to
say.
the fact that he knows certain shit. He plays into
What
the
does
gimmick.
Logic know?
You know what I'm saying? He plays into the gimmick. Instead, plays into the positivity gimmick instead of actually being naturally positive.
I think he is a positive person naturally.
I think he plays into it. I think at one point in time he was about it for real. Like, I think there was that moment where you had found your positive balance, but you had that balance disrupted, but you made it so much a part of your character that now you just spitting this shit. And that's why I'm looking at that's why I'm like to where it's a gimmick. That's why I look at Logic.
Well, that's why
And nigga Robert.
niggas gotta love and attempt, if you do this shit, to be colorful with words, nigga. Yeah, you might have to take time off to do some lame shit. Same way how if a nigga go to jail, if one of my favorite street artists or any street artist go to jail, Kodak, for instance. Kodak's a perfect example right now. I just bit my tongue. Fuck, that hurt.
That's irresponsible.
Kodak is a perfect example of this because when Kodak gets out, I don't want to hear a bunch of prison records and shots. 2 or 3, cool. That's not what I want to hear. He knows it's not what everybody want to hear.
But
You
that's
don't
what
want to hear that.
But
Same way you don't want to hear nigga talking about his kids or his wife all
that's
the
what
fucking
he's
time.
gonna do.
I would hope.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
I would hope Kodak wouldn't do that.
That's
Kodak
what he's gonna do.
Kodak gets, well, before all of this, he was on track to be one of them dudes that he was gonna have a record every summer. He was gonna have niggas coming to him. He one of them niggas that Khaled gonna be like, yo, get on this. He gonna have one of them
But he
every time. That's not gonna
is
overshadow
your typical
the prison
dumb
shit or
nigga.
whatever. No, I wouldn't say.
Dumb
say Kodak
nigga.
is, I wouldn't say Kodak is as dumb as he comes off. I don't think he is. I wouldn't have been fucking with him this long if I thought he was. Dumb decisions, yes. Dumb situations, yes. But
Dumb nigga shit. Yeah.
But dumb nigga, no, I don't know.
Yes.
I think he
You check off 3 boxes.
think he was a dumb nigga.
Yeah,
at
you
one
check off
point.
3 boxes. Your consensus answer is dumb nigga.
After a while, certain people, it might take one time for some going to jail. Sometimes it might take 100 times. I don't know what number he on, but it definitely ain't number 1. It starts to sink in after a while. Especially if you were a millionaire going in there versus the other 50 times you went to jail. This time you like...
He was already up the last time he got out of jail.
But what was that for? Some shit that was following him from before he was doing this shit for real. That was all shit that carried in from regular life before he was Kodak Black. This shit was just a dumb decision, a dumb move. Why you trying to cross the borders with guns? I don't know. But
why were you
whatever,
trying to
and drugs,
like purchase a weapon, a firearm under a false identification? Dumb nigga shit.
If you feel like you need that, excuse me, if you feel like you in a position where you need to do that, I think that speaks to some of the decision. It speaks to at least half of the decision made, no matter how dumb it was, right?
Dumb motherfucker, you got security around you. If you feel that security ain't gotta hold it down, one of them niggas really got your back, ask that nigga to give you a gun.
Well, no, if that's the case and he got your back, you're the superstar. He should have the gun. He should be the one standing in front of you.
Yeah, but if you really
If you
feel
wanna take it there.
if I need to double down on it, like yo.
The artist should never be the one shooting back. It should be the people around the artist. If we're gonna talk about it, especially when we're at that level,
Sometimes you
the
gotta shoot
artist
back,
should
though.
never be the one shooting back, huh?
I don't believe that necessarily.
Unless it's one of them situations.
You gotta shoot
Unless
back.
it's one of them situations, you should have people around you when you get to a certain level to where it's like, hey, busy move. We gonna take care of this nigga.
You gotta shoot back.
Even if I'm yelling and like, no, let me at him. Move my black ass out the way. Go handle him so we can all go home tonight. Cause I ain't trying to be on no t-shirt, and I don't want to put a nigga on no t-shirt. I had to go to court about a nigga on a t-shirt. You feel me?
Sometimes you gotta put a nigga on a t-shirt.
Sometimes you do, but you try not to.
Sometimes you gotta put that nigga
It's
on
a
a
full-time job not to kill niggas. Word to hoe.
in a Teletubbies motherfucking
Care Bear blasting nigga.
meme and shit. Like fucking academics. Fuck that nigga academics. Bitch ass nigga.
I see, but his academics not a nigga that would get his ass beat by somebody like one of ourselves, if not a more aggressive human being, and we wouldn't feel bad for him. Not know like you feel bad for him, but like he ain't had to beat up act.
I was a
Same way I was talking about with Freddie Gibbs.
See, I was a locker
Freddie
peer.
Gibbs can't beat
When
up
I
back.
when I was in school, if I didn't like you, I would find your locker. If you didn't have a lock on it, I would pee inside that bitch. As disrespect.
How did you time that well enough to do
Sometimes
in the hallway?
It would be random. It'd be like if there's no one in the hallway, I'm
And you
walking.
never got caught.
Never.
How many times did you do this?
3 times. I had 3 like main ops. I was like, fuck y'all niggas.
What school was this? Elementary, middle, high?
Middle school twice. Elementary once.
So this was a
This was like,
behavior that carried on for a while.
yeah, you was my op.
This was like a revenge thing. Like,
yeah,
you do
you was-
something to me, I'm pissing in your locker.
yeah.
Why not just piss in the book bag if they stuff is in the locker? Piss on their stuff in the locker and make that thing as opposed to they're not
Cause
taking
your
the
coat
locker
in there
home.
now, nigga. If you had to wear a coat or a hoodie or some shit, nigga, now you got pee on your coat.
So you are peeing on the things in the locker, not
I'm not
just
just peeing on the
locker.
floor of the locker.
I thought that's what
dumb.
you meant. Niggas put their books down there sometimes. You got a wet book in class, nigga. Why you smell like pee, Johnny? Nigga pissed in my locker.
But
I'm trying to clarify it. I don't know.
I'm just like
I've never felt the urge to pee in a nigga's locker. Or on anyone.
that was
for
my
that matter.
That was my bitch. That's a lie. You're a lying. You know you peed on a bitch of 5.
I've thought about it. Never done it.
You a damn lie.
Never done it.
You wanna-
I was in the shower with a bitch a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I should ask, but nah, I let it slide.
I've been asked to.
To do it? Now see, that's hot. If you ask me to do it, let's go.
Did you do it or not do it?
I didn't do it, but it was. She asked me over the phone. She didn't ask me like right then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, would you pee on me?
Yeah, she told me how she wanted me to do it too. She wanted
Why you ain't just say yeah then? You was on
Right.
the phone.
Like there was like legit no pressure in that moment.
That was one of those things where I'd be like, I'd have did it just to say I did it.
Right.
Cause I'm real big on that. Like there's some things that I'll just do just to say I did. You know what I mean?
You gotta check off the bucket list.
Yeah. I don't know if peeing on somebody is on my bucket list.
I froze up in the moment that I had the opportunity to, because I was ashamed that I was actually gonna be pissing on an individual.
Well, that's why I said no over the phone. But
Cause to me, I'm just
ashamed.
yeah. Cause I knew in this moment. Yeah, it's a progression thing.
Is it?
It's a progression thing, though. Cause it's like, all right, if I pee on this bitch, right? She's gonna be hot, turned on. Let's say, cause bitch who was like, I told you, I froze up. She was in the tub. It was gonna, go down the drain anyway. You know what I'm saying? She could have showered it off. But in my head, I had like, yo, I'm gonna pee on this girl. She's gonna shower, she's gonna rinse it off, whatever the fuck, and she's still gonna be horny. I'm going to look at you different if I just drizzled you in my urine, regardless if you just took a shower or not. Bitch, 20 minutes ago, you got a full dose.
So, what does it make you more of a whore because I'm sucking your dick after, or it makes
No.
a girl more of a whore because she's sucking your dick
I think
after you pee
I
on
would
her
actually
versus
look at
before
it
you pee on
differently.
her?
I would actually look
What?
at it. I would actually look at it differently and not care as much if I already fucked her brains out. She got in the tub, then I pissed
Oh
on
no!
that
If
bitch
it's
and I
a
walk
first
away.
date, you about to fuck and she like pee on me. That's weird. You should probably run.
Oh no, she got the
But-
fire.
Yeah, okay. Well, you should probably still fuck, but you know,
She
if
got-
if peeing is a prerequisite and you're not comfortable, run. If this is a couple days in, couple times in, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can take a shower with her on a regular Tuesday and be like, hey, why don't you it's gonna wash right off. Be a little warm.
This went from a way left from me just telling you how I was like getting back in my ops. I even forgot my whole point going into that. Now, because we went so far left, but yeah.
I don't know, man. Point is, if you want to get peed on, you want to get peed on, and you just
There's
get
nothing
peed on
wrong
sometimes.
with that, you know what I'm saying?
No, like I said, if it's I feel like
everybody
the
has
shower-
their fetish, yo.
I feel like the shower is the hottest place to do it. Like, I don't understand motherfuckers that like lay a tarp on the bed and shit. Like that.
I'm not trying to get urine on my bed.
Do it in the shower, motherfucker. That way you already wet and steamy and shit. And all you gotta do is get on your knees and not just, you know, we good. But on that note, we gonna take a break right quick. And it'll be some ad in here right back. And then we'll be right back in your ear holes, probably talking about peeing on people or, you know, something weird.
Booty popping. And this episode of the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast has been brought to you by Anchor FM. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make your own podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. So you can get on, record, edit your content wherever you are from your phone or computer. You can be in the airport, be at the crib, be taking a shit on the toilet. It don't even matter. You can get your content bag off. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of your DSPs for your listening pleasure. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, which means cheddar, guapanese, and also like the kids like to call it today, chicken. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Anchor.fm.
And we are back. I had to release one of the white women I had in my basement. So now
She's running frantically now.
Yes, she's on Dexter somewhere. But
She'll be
we're back, baby.
When you feed them, they
And
always
when the
come back.
police come, I ain't gonna let them stop till this episode over, motherfucker. They can't stop me. It's real.
And there's a lot of cameras here too, so they ain't just ain't gonna shoot us as randomly.
That is true as well.
You know, there's proof.
Suggest you let me finish the episode, Mr. Officer.
He's got a gun. Bah, bah. Oh shit.
A mic could very easily be misconstrued.
It could.
as a
It
gun.
could. It could.
Especially if I go like, wow, it's gonna be bad.
It'll be Mr. Offer. Bow. Got that.
Saw the nigger. He had something black in his
Got
hand.
that
It
nigger,
wasn't his
Johnson.
Dick. What?
You got that nigger, Johnson. Don't let them tell you that Black Lives Matter.
They don't.
Well, we also know somebody that definitely thinks that way, which is Kanye.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here is the fun part.
I feel like
the fun part.
If you're an OG listener, you know about Yeezy tweets, and this is
the special edition.
This is
Goddammit!
the special edition of
This is the
Yeezy
special
tweets.
edition.
The anti-Yeezy campaign.
Oh, and you know, I screenshotted him.
Oh, I know
I
you did.
screenshotted him.
I was gonna ask you. I'm like, I know you got the ones that even he deleted. And
I got
shit.
the fire ones. Yeah.
I'm about to say, you
I ain't
got
got
the-
all of
you
them,
got
but
the
I got the
heat.
fire ones.
Your man. Well, look, fam. Everything that I'm gonna have to say right now on this podcast is completely off the side of the fact that I might despise for Kanye West. It's aside from that. I'm putting my anger aside for this whole podcast.
I feel it.
Your mans need help, y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Before we get into any jokes,
Your mans need
this
help.
looks bad. This
Like,
looks really, really
This
bad.
is a bad.
Kim,
if this is a bipolar
help
episode,
this
this
nigga.
is bad, yo.
Unless y'all really hate each other like that, or he just hates you. But
Well, we could do
help
that.
this nigga. Somebody help this
He
nigga.
need
Donda
help.
Spirit, help this nigga.
My mans need help. That fucking what was it? It was in Oklahoma, right? The rally, his campaign rally.
Well, see, that was a week ago, and I ain't want to say nothing on the podcast because it was abortion, and I ain't want to get
just
into all
got
of those
hip
jokes.
to that shit
Really,
this week.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit
Matter of
happened
fact,
like
was
a
it,
week ago.
Saturday.
Yeah, that shit happened like last Wednesday.
Oh, we should have definitely spoke.
Yeah,
about
we
it.
should have talked about it, but I was like, I didn't know how you was gonna feel about it with the abortion and the Harriet Tubman, and I was like, and then Harriet Tubman, I think great came back and said some shit. Was like, bitch, if it wasn't for my auntie, nigga, it wouldn't even you wouldn't even be talking this shit, motherfucker. Or had the money you got to talk this shit. Your ass to be on a goddamn plantation somewhere. Shut the fuck up.
Now, I will cut him some bail on what technically he did say from the clip. If you've seen just the clip itself, it comes off as
I didn't even see the clip. I just saw the headline of the quote.
The clip is just chopped straight up and just of the headline. It is Harriet Tubman really didn't free the slaves. She just got black people. And she just took them to work for other white people. Now, technically, that is true. But them niggas was getting wages. They had jobs. It was like a responsibility. They paid bills and had housing after that and shit. They were freed. They were not slaves anymore.
As dumb as
technically
it sounds,
the work is there was no black businesses yet.
Wait, you're missing a key factor here. This is the guy that wrote New Slaves. His idea of a slave is not necessarily in line with ours. So to some degree, and I would argue today, yeah, even just because you're getting paid, it's still kind of borderline. It could be worse. I'm not one of those people that don't understand it could be worse. I get it. The fact that the motherfucker is getting even $9 an hour for any job in America is light years better than 30-40% of the world, 50% of the world. You're getting more out of your deal. You know what I'm saying? You're not being it's not as bad as it could be. But considering niggas grow up here the way they grow up here, and nigga, this is what we got to deal with, and this is what we learning off of. The shit is fucked up. So in his mind, I could see how, having a job is still a form of slavery because you can't do what you want, be you. You can't be
technically he has a job,
nigga. Yeah, but he worked for himself. He don't really. Everybody he ends up working for, he ends up barking at them, trying to get them to do a partnership, or he just stopped fucking with them. Think about it.
Yeah, because he don't own. Like,
last boss he had was Hove.
Yeah, because he was an employee. No, he still works for Adidas. He works for them.
That's a partnership, bro.
Nah.
Yes.
He's not on the board.
Their stock moves when he talks too much. They dropped 6% when he did that bullshit. And then they went up 6% when he dropped the shoe.
He's an asset. He's an asset. He's
an important one.
Yes, but he's an employee. He is not a...
To a degree.
Yes. He is a slave to Adidas.
Yeah, that's why I said the argument doesn't make any sense.
And honest to God, if I'm Adidas, yes, nigga, I'm not making this motherfucker a partner, like a legit fucking partner. I'm not putting him on the board just because of the fact that this motherfucker's frantic and bipolar disorder could cause shit like this to be going real, like moments like this to be really fucking bad. And that's a $1 billion plus company. We don't have the time to be dealing with that type of
Tell me what the fuck Gap was thinking then. Because that nigga is the creative director of like the whole shit now. And that percentage he got is a percentage of Gap. So he does own a part of Gap now. And they gave him $3-4 billion.
I've been saying that.
Come on, man.
I've been saying that Gap was going to go bankrupt 10-15 years ago.
That's why they did this move. That's why they betting everything on Ye.
And they going to lose it all, my nigga.
But maybe not.
They going to lose it
but maybe not. But maybe
everything,
not.
nigga.
But maybe not.
The Gap in Rodeo, everything, Gap everywhere, nigga, it's going to be gone. Bye-bye.
As wild as the man is, I gotta give him the credit. I don't even like none of the clothes or most of the shoes. I don't like. I only like one pair out of 2 pairs out of all the shit.
Nigga, I'm gonna start selling shirts with bullet holes in them.
For what? Oh, that's because it was what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it fashion.
You know, it's funny as much as he talks about slaves, because you know, one could imagine that those would be slave clothes, maybe modern day slave clothes. Whatever.
Kanye, without the bipolar disorder, is a quintessential coon. So I wouldn't be shocked at that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that you never seen him without it.
What, his coonery?
No, without bipolar. He's been bipolar the whole time. We just didn't come out until later. This has been him for a while.
Coon.
Bipolar people aren't coons. On behalf of all of us,
you're still a coon.
We aren't coons.
You're arguable, but
me and Kanye may make questionable statements, but damn it, and I'm not capable of myself. Voting?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. I'm not voting for none of these niggas.
You
at this
voting
point.
Kanye? Who has swung your vote the most, even if you didn't vote?
My dick.
So Kanye. All right.
I have a pretty big penis, and my penis makes some great music, if that's the case. So I'm kind of okay with that.
Hey, if you're gonna vote for Kanye and ruin the rest of the earth,
My penis could be president. See that? See what you set me up for? Greatness.
no, not greatness, anarchy, destruction, all out extinction.
What if
But you know people live on this planet, right? It's like we can't just be nominating the most motherfucking influential nigga in music.
we got the most influential nigga in reality TV running it right now? What you talking about? Why not music?
We like 4 minutes away on the doomsday clock at midnight. Like, come on, bruh.
Fun times, nigga.
No, not fun times. That bitch hit midnight, nigga. Bow pow, nigga. It's over.
Oh, that's just the clock them white folks made. They don't know shit.
Nah, fuck out of here.
They just Swedish, nigga.
It don't matter. Swedish, Irish, Danish. I don't give a fuckish.
Maybe they're Norwegian.
Don't care.
It's one of the popular whites. Think the Swedes.
It
They're
hit
smart.
midnight. The earth is a motherfucking cat with a firecracker up its ass. Pow pow, nigga. It's over. What? Nigga, you don't know nothing about no geography.
I'm gonna ask this only because I'm betting that you might not know the difference. You do mean people and not the cheese. Okay, just making sure. This nigga said Swiss. I just wanted to know.
Well, we were talking about like shit with holes in it.
I thought you thought cheese people made the doomsday clock. I don't know.
Or cheese was a part of the making of the doomsday clock.
Gotta go deep. Then why would cheese people build it? It's killing yourself.
No, George. Like, all right. No, nobody mind George. But
Anyway, this is why we need to get a third mic so y'all can hear the dumbass shit that flies out his face.
out of George's face.
Your name is George
Your
now.
name is George now.
Anyway.
You have been deemed George. You can retrieve your jacket to the new club that you're in from Sheila. She hands them out.
Shout out to Sheila.
Shout out to Sheila. She's the
Sheila
president.
called me the other day too. I gotta call Sheila back.
She is the president of the renamed under retardation club, and and she hands out all merch. Get your jacket and your T-shirt and hat from her.
Now, if she ran for president, she got my vote.
I'd vote for Sheila. I'd vote for Sheila, straight up.
Let's be honest, she probably make me the VP anyway.
It'd be the worst vote I'd ever given out, but it'd be, yeah. It would be hippie America. I'm cool with hippie America.
Yeah, and I'm the VP.
But there would be a
You know it's
big
gonna be
ass
some niggas
race
on the defense team.
war,
It's
a
gonna be
civil
wild.
war, and any type of war where there's people in the country fighting each other. It would be like 6 of those before we got to a real legit hippie America.
That's why I say that'd be fine, cause
A lot of the hateful people would have to die out within the war.
we gonna take care of all of that. I'm gonna make sure the defense squad is crazy. That whole department gonna go nuts, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, VP,
I don't know. You would
president, Avenger, I'll do it all.
I don't know, my nigga. You talking about voting for a nigga that has yelled at the Grammys because he was having an emotional attack.
Well, no, I was talking about if Sheila made me VP.
Oh.
I'm not talking about Kanye making me VP. I would never want to be Kanye. Goddamn, Kanye West VP. Excuse
Kanye
me.
wants Jay-Z to be his campaign manager. He wants to be on his campaign.
Is that what he said?
That's the thing. That came out.
Campaign manager.
Yeah, to be VP or whatever. If he were to become president.
Okay. Campaign manager and VP is two different things. Does he want him to be the campaign
VP.
manager?
VP
Okay.
then.
Okay. That's what I was about to say. Excuse me? The disrespect. The fuck?
It don't matter. I don't even think
VP,
that request even matters at all.
He ain't doing the shit.
Yeah, because
Look,
I'm like
Kanye needs help, man.
Yeah,
this
like
nigga needs help.
That nigga
Let me
needs
get to the tweets.
real mental health, like help, bro. Like for real.
Fam is blowing his mind.
We can make the jokes all day long because we toxic, but It's like my man needs some fucking help. Like somebody call. It is somebody's obligation to help that man.
So much in here.
But people have been like people close to him saying that he ain't listening to no goddamn body. So
how did we never make Yeezy tweets music?
Because the last thing that I personally have the temperament for is getting a lawsuit from Good Music from Push, because I fuck with Push and I don't fuck with Kanye, and it would really anger me if Push is suing us and I don't fuck with Kanye.
And that would kind of hurt my feelings too.
My feelings wouldn't be hurt. I would just be. I'd
Shout out
feel
to you, Push.
disrespected.
We see you now.
Yeah, shout out to Push though.
Looking through one of them cameras, maybe at one point, maybe in the future or now.
That nigga is like the Adolf Hitler of petty.
In Jesus' name, no more cap. Larsa, come get me. MJ told you about Tommy before they killed him. Kim saved my daughter's life. In the name of Jesus, it's God's choice only. I live for my children. Kris, I'm in Cody. If you're not planning another one of your children's Playboy shoots, come get me. White supremacy at its highest. No cap. God damn it. We can handle this like gentlemen.
No, we can't.
Drake. Should I name more? They tried to fly in with 2 doctors. 5150 me. 5150 me. I've been trying to get divorced since Kim met with me at the Waldorf for prison reform. I got 200 more to go. It's my lady of the night, Kris Jung. Lil Baby, my favorite rapper, but won't do a song with me. Yes, that's what he tweeted. Yes, this is what he tweeted. Meek is my man. This was respectful. That's my dog.
Shit.
Kim was out of line. I'm worth $5 billion and more than that through Christ, but y'all ain't listening to MJ. Now y'all believe him? Really? Kris and Kim put out a statement without my approval. That's not what a wife should do. White supremacy. Says the future president. I love this man. I don't hate to lose him. He needs help.
Somebody please help Kanye. For the love of God, somebody please help Kanye. First off, I've already look. Wow.
And those are just the ones I caught that the people that caught them that weren't deleted. He brought up Anna Wintour. He brought up a bunch of other shit. He was just typing and deleting, typing and deleting. And that was like the Saturday night or the night before the podcast he did that, or the night after the podcast last week he did that. And then I think 2-3 days ago it was another one. So I was like, part 3 is coming soon. Last night it was just a video. Picture said Yeezy team. It's coming soon. I'm telling y'all.
No.
It's coming soon. Part 3, baby.
Stop.
He ain't gonna stop talking.
No, I'm
see
talking
how they
about
trying to do
you
Britney
motherfuckers.
Spears. Huh?
Stop amping this man up.
I want to see the nigga win. I just want to see him better.
You as
mentally.
a fan is a terrible person.
Even Kim said that nigga don't take his meds. Like,
bro.
we know, nigga.
No.
No.
This nigga is heavily medicated. I can tell. Fuck out of here. He needs to be in one of those motherfucking real Hollywood nut houses and shit that look like the real like nice rehab centers that really nobody normal can get into if they have a drug addiction problem. And they just need to put him in that bitch and convince and he can't come out until he's really.
He didn't have a
I'm
drug
taking my
problem.
vest.
He has a chemical problem.
Yes, but he needs to take his fucking meds.
You can't force nobody to take their fucking meds. Yeah. It either gets better and you can manage it, or you get too out of whack.
He clearly cannot manage it.
Or like I said, or it goes both ways. Or you don't get no medication and you manage it until you can't, and then shit like this starts happening. You start screaming about running for president, Michael Jackson being dead, and Tommy Mottola and shit. There's all types of shit.
He's saying
putting
that
Drake with just an emoji, not saying anything else about him. Drake was sitting at the crib like, bro, what now? What now? What? What did I do?
I'm telling you,
this time,
real
nigga?
shit. Drake, Six God was somewhere in front of his one of many motherfucking many fireplaces inside of the embassy, getting head by three different bad bitches and shit. None of them speak fucking English and shit. And then happened
His
to
phone
check
started
and happened
blowing
to
up more
check
than
his
usual.
Twitter in the middle of some good dome and was like, "Oh, bruh." And it
You
ruined the
think-
whole moment. It ruined the whole moment for Drake.
You think Drake got Kanye's Twitter the notification bell on so he sees it when it comes in?
No.
Because he knows how this shit be.
No.
And Drake petty too.
No.
So he wants to see it and be like, yeah, bitch.
No.
All right.
40 do. And 40 be telling Drake. That's who
But
does.
40 feelings still probably hurt. So that's not fair.
Exactly. Any type of negative or disruptive tweet that comes from 40 or
Shout
Boy
out to
Wonder,
40, man.
Drake knows what it is. And them niggas probably text him after that. Yo, don't get on Twitter. And he go like, what you mean? I'm on Twitter right now. Oh, yeah.
Well, don't click the
yeah, you did it, didn't you?
the
Yeah.
microscope. Or the what's that shit called? Yeah.
You know what would
that
be
shit.
funny as hell though? What if Aubrey whooped Kanye ass and actually put him in a wheelchair? That shit be funny as hell.
Wheelchair Jimmy strikes back.
And then puts Kanye, but then that would make it was like Yeezy wheelchair Yeezy.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think if something happened to Kanye like that and he in a wheelchair, but
Drake
he can
has
still be
all
Kanye,
the reason in the world to whoop his ass. All the reason in the world. All the reason in the world.
Does he?
Not to kill
He ain't
him.
never
Not to
touched
kill
this
not to
nigga.
kill him. Not to kill him. Not to
He's
go
been
that
talking
far.
shit.
But to actually swing on this nigga and knock that fucking steel plate loose, yeah. He definitely has he has his list of reasons, yeah. For sure.
I wonder if that's a thing too. Maybe all that fucking metal in his face might need to, or his head might need to get checked or something. Maybe you can redo
Kanye
jaw plates or some shit.
Look,
Maybe the shit went bad and it's fucking with his head or something. It's bad metal.
it is Kim's obligation as his wife to try and help this nigga first and foremost. But the Grand Master of all pimpdom, Kris Jenner, has a huge investment that she has to protect, which is her grand stable of hoes and content makers, which is her daughters. Now,
Royal hoes.
Royal Hollywood hoedom. Now, this is going to be a terrible thing to say about these women, but come on, let's be real.
Man, we love them.
Yeah. So, if Kim cannot get this under control, and it has to fall over into the Grand Master of all pimpdom, Kris Jenner, Kris might actually have to flex power, and we never had to seen her flex any type of power.
See,
And that's because she never really had to.
no.
But we know she had. Man, that woman is powerful than a motherfucker.
I was trying to explain to you earlier.
Grand Master of all pimpdom.
The few people that Kanye West works for
Pimp.
try
Correct.
to keep him at a distance for a reason. And I respect pimping when I see it. God bless to
What they think
Kris.
Kanye gonna beat his ass?
God bless Kris Jung. I respect pimping when I see it. But if you think they gonna Britney Spears this nigga, or they gonna motherfucking 5150 this nigga and it's gonna work, you got another thought coming.
Bro.
You gonna have to, and that's why he tweet. I think that's why he tweeting that shit about MJ and fucking Time Matolish.
He gonna lose everything.
He knows they gonna have to kill him to get this bag up off of him, and he's willing to die for it.
Yeah,
And
but
I don't blame
here's
him.
the thing: you'll lose
I don't think he should be that
everything
paranoid.
in the process.
I don't blame him.
You claim you love your kids, you love your wife, even though you think your wife for some reason gave fellatio to Meek Mill. Why? I don't know, but whatever. You claim you love your wife, you love your family. You maybe should actually consider maybe the fact I should, even though I may not like taking my medication, it might be the best thing, because if I don't, shit could happen that could jeopardize not maybe my life alone, but the life and the life of my family and the bag that we already secured.
I think you're misinterpreting the definition of chemical imbalance. That's what I think is going on here. Nigga,
Nah.
you can't tell a man who has been feeling one way about the way he does things or the way he needs to go
I'm not
about
saying
doing
tell
things.
you anything.
Let me finish. Can't tell this man this shit when he's been doing this shit for however long and has been however successful at it. You can't tell him that at 30, we've been going through this, 5 years, 35, 40 years old, that now something's wrong with me. Fuck you. It's something wrong with you. That's usually the first reaction. Okay, then your wife come in, your kids come in. Calm down, baby. Just try it. Okay, try it. You try it. I don't feel like me. I can't make a record. It don't feel the same way when
Don't
I
need to
usually
make a
make a
record.
record. Well, look at who you talking to. You talking to the nigga that feel like Kobe Bryant and this shit. Tell Kobe Bryant not to shoot a basketball unless he's down in a helicopter crash or feels like he wants to fucking get on the court after retirement. He's going to shoot a fucking basketball. This is what he does or did. Rest in peace to the guy. That's just what he did. You can't tell this nigga not to go in the studio. He's not going to feel right off that alone, much less off the medication.
Yeah.
So you talking about a balance.
But
I don't know what balance it'll take for this nigga to get right, but it's clearly...
you gotta see shit loose. Like here's the thing too.
What you mean you gotta see shit loose?
Like, I think you gotta be able to see yourself losing. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell this nigga shit. He has to be able to see it happening, the results of this is what's happening, and this is what everyone was telling you would happen if you didn't fucking get help or, see a fucking, go into a facility, get right, take your meds, rebalance yourself and shit. You can lose, like, Kim has, like, I've already been saying, Kim has been coming up with the LeBron James list of reasons to leave Cleveland. From which, in this case, would be Kanye. She has that list, nigga. She can enact that bitch whenever the fuck she want to. So
I don't think she wants to.
I don't think she wants to neither. But
just from that little retort she had to them tweets, I don't think she wants to.
Because me as a parent, right? If my wife was like tripping bipolar, right, to the point to where I feel like her actions are questionable to the safety of me and our child and shit, which Kanye's been doing, I wouldn't feel safe with my kid around my wife. You feel me? In the same regard, I'm sure Kim is thinking like, yo, the information that about our family is that he's just putting out there is not cool. And,
Feeling safe,
like,
though?
the things that the rhetoric that he's saying,
violent and manic is two different things.
The rhetoric that he is spewing, because this is male as like the whoever's the head of the household is supposedly supposed to be Kanye in this sense of the word. So he's like representing the family. Now, if this nigga goes out there and says that fucking Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves, that looks like we're saying the same shit, which is not fucking true at all.
I don't think anybody thinks that's Kim's sentiment when he talks. Niggas know that's Kanye just talking.
But
we know that nigga well enough to know he's just
my point is
being Kanye.
My point, no, some niggas do feel a certain way towards this shit. It does.
I don't think they look.
fuckers.
I'm saying I don't think they looking at the family like that.
Look, motherfuckers get killed for way less than what Kanye's doing. I'm not saying that he should. I'm saying that if I am a parent, or like if I'm the counter spouse in his situation, I would feel a little bit leery about the safety of our family and around him, because of what he's doing.
Well, like
who knows
said,
how manic and how out of control this episode could get.
Well,
so,
that's where you go off the history of the other episodes.
This one's worse. This one's way worse.
Seems like it just because he's talking, but we said that when he said slavery was a choice. He's like, he's having another episode. He's talking crazier to never get this man in the hospital. We said the same shit then. And I think we said the same shit before that when they actually got him into the hospital.
Look,
when he canceled the tour.
Like I said, he's Super Saiyan Coon already. It's not fucking taking away anything.
Super Saiyan Coon.
But what the overall point is that each episode that we've been seeing, that we've been aware that he's been going through a bipolar episode, has been steadily getting worse. That our awareness of.
That's what I thought it was a good point.
So it's like if a couple years ago when he was saying slavery was a choice, was like it was a big thing, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this nigga. Fuck it. That's where I'm at now. I'm like, well, as far as like my likeness to him. Outside of that, he is a human being and shit. He should get the fucking necessary help that he needs to be able to battle his condition. But this time around is way worse. And especially when you are in a condition like him where you don't understand the implications of doing shit like running for president during the middle of a Black Lives Matter movement because you think of all people that you're the guy. Even Trey Songz, nigga, the R&B singing nigga was like, yo, nigga, you like getting in the middle of shit right now. Like, there's real progress. You're getting in the middle of progress. Like, I hope you get help, but my nigga, you need to chill. Like, and it's real. And my thing is this. I want him to get help because it's foolish. It looks bad. It looks bad. You can tell he's off.
Like for everybody at this point.
Yeah, it looks really fucked
You even
up.
tried to drag Dave Chappelle into that awkward ass shit.
Nigga.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Talking about some make a joke. And then gonna fake laugh. We got it. That shit was just, it felt weird to watch that shit, bro.
Bro.
I don't know who the rest of them niggas was, but even Dave was like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. This is my first cup of coffee, motherfucker. What? Like, what?
This is like,
you know how much comedians hate it when you tell them make a joke?
Yeah, make a joke like they're
Fuck
fucking like they're a comedy monkey. But
dance, nigger. What?
That's where it's like Kanye is going through some shit. He needs real fucking proper help for it. Now, if he doesn't understand that he might fuck up everything for himself and lose everything that's valuable to him because because of his condition and he's not giving a fucking staying on for his meds, you just gotta, like, if he's not gonna do anything about it, you might have to force him if you love him that much.
Well, that's where I was saying about the Britney Spears shit. And the
He might not want to get 5150, but that might be what need to happen.
But if they do get him on that shit, then you talking about, then that open the door for the Britney Spears shit where you can get a conservatorship and shit. You let Kim, and on paper it'll be Kim having control of the money because she's the wife, but we all know who gonna run that bag. So
yeah,
like
the
Kris,
grandmaster of all pimps.
Right. We all know who gonna run the bag. So that's why I'm worried about it for that aspect, and I'm worried about it in terms of just that nigga like not dying. Because anytime you that paranoid, it struck me as the first thing I said. As funny as it was, as the first thing that struck me on like some human shit was like, this nigga seems like he's like I can see him in my head pacing back and forth in the studio, just tweeting like, yeah, I'm gonna say this shit, and then 2 seconds later, take that out, man. Say something else, and then just keep doing like that's some manic paranoid shit, bro.
He's going through some
That's
shit.
what it is.
He's going through some shit for real. For real. Like, here's my thing. Think about it like this. I know this nigga tripping because he went instantly. I've been trying to divorce Kim since he met with Meek Mill. Meek Mill has been all about prison reform. Kim K is about prison reform. She get her law degree.
Stop capping.
Right.
Dude.
Like,
chill.
These two people are linking together to discuss and have a meeting about what they can do to progress prison reform. This is not something that's foreign to either one of these people's careers and lifestyles right now.
You know what I think happened?
And you trip the fuck out because, like, look, this nigga Kanye is scared of Meek Mill now, like he was scared of Drake.
I don't think it's that.
And that's
I don't think it's that.
Dog, if motherfucking Meek Mill make a sicko mode, like Kanye West will lose his fucking mind.
Now, if he say something about it, he probably would lose his shit. But I don't think it's that. I think that nigga Ye probably just heard a record where he probably said something about Kim referencing sex and probably thought way too much into it, and that's how he probably got that tweet. Probably started looking at her like, probably asked her a couple questions like, when you met up with Meek that time, what? And she probably said some shit that he was like, bitch, why you look over to the left when you said that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably some weird shit like
this
that.
This nigga has
and I'm saying it jokingly, but that shit happens.
Would look fucking crazy. Because you know what that,
you
like,
do look crazy.
Yeah, because you know what
like
you're in that moment, you know what you're saying to your wife? You're saying to your wife, like, bitch, I really don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, you saying I don't trust you.
What happened again? You said, what happened when you met up with Meek that time? That's a question. It's not lack of trust. I'm going to trust you depending on your answer. Not a lack of trust. I'm just asking, not at the point of the question. It's a lack of trust depending on your answer. That's when the lack of trust comes
Regardless.
in. Or not come in.
Regardless, that nigga is so paranoid that he thinks that Drake and Meek Mill, two people that are been beefed out with each other, has tagged Kiki. Now, I have no belief at all that either Six God nor Meek Mill has tapped Kiki, but hey.
Really?
Drake definitely has. But I'm not saying not during Ye era. Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna say Meek. I'm not gonna say Meek Mill has.
Come on.
I'm gonna put my money for show saying that
I don't
Drake
think
has.
Meek has, but Drake
definitely has. So, like I said, I think it was I think for real pre Kanye, like in their entanglement. Hate that damn word, but yeah.
I love it.
That shit,
I love it.
That shit is nasty as fuck. It's like hearing
rolls off the tongue right. I didn't fuck that bitch, baby. We just entangled.
Someone should throw a cupcake at it. Whoever the fuck says that shit.
Nigga Will Face said, entanglement. What?
Man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shout out to Will for not killing.
You fucked
Shout out
that
to
nigga.
Will for not killing the motherfucker.
Yeah, you know how strong that nigga is, man.
And Kanye
Bisexual or
is
not.
in a
You know how
studio.
strong that nigga
Kanye is in a studio right now trying to produce a track, write a campaign speech that he's gonna cry about again, and waiting for Meek Mill to drop his version of entanglement just to rub it in his face so he can just diss Meek Mill. He's waiting on that moment. This nigga
I
need
bet
help,
that's gonna
yo.
be Drake. That's gonna be Drake out of left field. He's just gonna drop a song and tag me because you know Drake loved doing the subtle diss.
Well, he did. He already did the freestyle. He did a freestyle. There was a freestyle. Came out. Was it this weekend? Top of this week.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, just Drake and Pusha T. He was in his London man's bag. It was his Six God man's flow.
I completely missed that one.
Yeah, you know his subtle jabs and shit. You know what I mean? But
nigga still in the lab decoding it.
look, all I know is Six God don't really want to fight Pusha T because he don't really know why Pusha T don't like him, but he saying fuck that nigga. So if it's war, it's war. So and I feel him, but he really do got a problem with Kanye. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's a legit
with good
problem.
reason, like you said, with good reason.
Yeah, with very much good reason. So all in all, I just hope Kanye get the help that he need, bro. That's some real nigga shit. I hope that he gets the fucking help that he needs because he looks like a fucking nut. And he is impeding upon progress that we're trying to make as a culture right now, as far as the black culture against fighting the systemic racism in America. You look like the coon of all coons, going up there, making an ass out of yourself, ranting, then crying frantically about how you almost aborted
He cried when he gave the speech?
You didn't see this?
No. I have not watched the video. I have to watch it.
Oh, nigga, yes, he cried. Because
boo-hoo?
frantically cried.
Oh, yeah, this is a bad episode.
Oh, my God.
This is a bad episode.
How
How many people were there? Like thousands?
Probably maybe a couple hundred people in the room. Maybe. From the angle that it was kind of a front. It was a front of the joint angle. So it wasn't really
Couldn't
good
really
to
see the crowd like that.
behind you. But yeah, he ranted about how his father wanted Donda to abort him and everything.
I read the headlines. I know what was said. I just didn't hear him say it.
That happened and everything, and it flowed to when him and Kim found out that they were pregnant and everything. There was months worth of time where he was considering yo, we should go and have an abortion, and nothing was being said. And Kim called that nigga and was like, yo, fuck it, we having this kid. And he still felt like I wanted to abort my kid. So now he had that guilt trip within this episode during the rally in this speech of starting to break down and cry and say, I almost aborted my daughter. I wanted to abort her. Yeah.
On that note,
It's very bad, bro.
We have hit our time limit.
Yeah, it's very fucking bad.
Pray for Kanye,
If you
bro.
haven't seen it,
Pray for Kanye.
if you don't believe,
I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, if you don't even fucking believe in,
Kinda takes the fun out of it
If you don't believe
now.
in mental health, like for real, and balancing your life and finding some type of way to be able to deal mentally or battle with a chemical disimbalance, if you don't believe in that, go and listen to the first 3 Kanye projects and any clips of YouTube that you could have seen of Kanye back in like early 2000s, and then turn on YouTube today and listen and watch what you've been seeing as of lately. You gonna see some crazy shit, but it is like I said, it's next level now, bro. Like that shit would change you, like for real.
Kanye
He needs help.
might need to start smoking weed. That might be the last vestige of hope for that nigga.
I just
man.
need that nigga to do something. I need him to do something to balance himself out and get healthy.
Cause he is one of them niggas. Like all jokes aside, he is one of them niggas where if something happened to him, I'd be fucked up about it.
I'd
be fucked up.
I'd feel
about it.
bad, but he's a coon. So
regardless, of all
like
that shit, I would feel fucked
he's
up
a
about
legendary coon, but he's a coon nonetheless.
Yeah, y'all pray for Kanye. We'll pray for him too, I guess.
I'm not wasting a prayer.
Yeah.
I call it my Jesus please, like very seldomly, so they actually get answered. Jesus, no, I'm real when I'm calling in for these, and
nigga say, nigga, you know I'm busy, leave me alone.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so it's like you know what I'm saying, like when you get that
What
call,
if Jesus
you know when you
said
get that
that
call
to
from that
people?
one person that they only really hit you on that line when something's really fucking wrong, and it's like, yo, nigga, I really need your help. It's one of them. It's like, yo. Like Jesus, I ain't waiting. I'm not asking for a prayer for to win a lottery, my nigga. But
you know there's those people.
yeah,
That's the thing.
Jesus ain't listening to you. I'm like, he's probably not listening.
That's the thing that's always fascinated me about heaven not having a phone or like there's no way to contact the after. Imagine if you could do that. We would drive them fucking insane. It wouldn't be a comfortable afterlife. God's phone would never stop ringing, even if you defied the Holy Spirit and the 7 billion motherfuckers, and we all get our own personal phone call once a week. That's a lot, bro. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit in the 7 billion.
I think heaven works in that
A
sense.
lot of that's not gonna need to be fixed right now.
I think prayers to God works almost like a call service, like in heaven, and there's like a bunch of angels in that bitch just like really at a phone. And like they're listening to
call centers,
and they're really
PBS.
they're listening to like prayer by prayer, and it's like, oh, Johnny in Iowa wants $1 million. That's a lottery claim. Those are automatically denied. Move. You're like,
that's
like, oh, Mary in Idaho just damn, she needs to go to school. She needs $30,000, but she needs to win off on the scratch off. That's a lot of one. Those are automatically denied. Sorry.
Sorry.
And it's gonna keep on going.
That remind me of
And you
this shit on
got a
YouTube.
couple that God just comes on and is like, yo, them niggas from that area right now, all denied.
Can't do it.
Yep.
That
Is there any
reminds me of
particular
this show they
reason,
got
sir,
on
God?
YouTube,
No,
bro.
no, just I'm not telling you. I just know that I know nothing comes from that area at all.
You're literally describing the show on YouTube called Purgatory Tony.
Everything that I say has become a great TV show because I'm a fucking.
Say it's a great TV.
I
show.
am a fucking
funny
genius.
cartoon. But
I will be the next.
Kanye West.
No. I will be the next Steve Jobs.
So Kanye West.
No, I don't have bipolar disorder, so I'll be cool.
That means dick.
I'm not running for president either.
You never know.
No.
You never know.
No. I don't want to have to deal with being assassinated.
Don't doubt
possibly.
yourself.
No, it's not about doubt. I don't want to.
Fucking beaner.
When you become a fucking president, people want to assassinate you just because you're president, and I don't want to feel like that and shit.
Yeah,
I might as
know
well
it come with the
I might as-
game,
I might as
baby.
well
If
do
you're scared,
a-
go
I
to
might-
church.
I might as well do a high
What you want?
profile crime and snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna look around my shoulder every day, and worry about somebody shooting my dumb ass, like fuck that.
That's why you got bodyguards and shit.
Nah, because then I got to worry about one of these niggas not turning rogue and shooting me in the back. That's life, nigga. You got to have a lot of...
Like I said, you know what come with the job, baby. If you're scared, go to church.
That's why I don't go to motherfucking church, and I'm not going to motherfucking become president.
Don't be
Drop your
don't sound
socials,
like you scared,
and so we
nigga.
can get the fuck out of here. I am scared for my life.
From Daniel Hernandez. Okay.
Nope.
Busy 9-3 on everything, people. We love you.
Daniel Hernandez can come get this smoke whenever the fuck he want to, whenever he want to step out the house, because he a bitch ass nigga, and he can hit me, or his fans can hit me. The Barb motherfucking fan base can also hit me if you want some smoke too.
Congratulations to Nikki.
_Ortega.
Congratulations to Nikki.
Congratulations that she is pregnant. Good for her. All I'm gonna say,
Still married to a bum ass nigga.
all I'm gonna say is this: I don't know how you end up being really happy about having a child with a child molester, but that's just where we, you know what I'm saying? That's just me.
But we sound like haters saying that.
That does sound like us hating, but
What you gonna do?
you know what I'm
But
saying?
did you see?
Nigga just got registered as a sex offender. I mean, yesterday. I'm just saying. All right, whatever. You know, whatever.
Yikes.
Whatever.
But before we go, did you see that your man's finally missed 6'9"? Finally missed one. He put out a record and it debuted at 99.
You know why?
It's the first miss in like 13, 14 records.
It's the
It's
summertime.
a good record.
It's the
to have
summertime.
before you miss
Niggas just
one.
started being able to come outside, and they started seeing bitch ass niggas blasting 6ix9ine like it was all okay, and a lot of niggas started getting smacked.
I would
So-
hope. I'd like to think that's what happened.
That's what I think happened.
That's
A lot of
what's
niggas
gonna
started
help
getting
me
smacked.
sleep at night. I
It
don't
was
know
like,
about y'all.
the fuck is you doing playing that shit?
Shit, man. It helped me sleep at night.
I
like
legit
said.
seen a video where like the nigga was was talking about food, and his kid walked into the background. I wonder if I can find that bitch. But his kid walked into the background. I think Gooba or some shit was playing, and that nigga's face just dropped. Just the fuck.
Fuck
Look.
is y'all niggas doing with yourselves?
Like,
Who raised you?
And
niggas?
the video just like went off at that point. Like he was talking about food, and it fucked his whole vibe up, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm sure he had a very stern conversation with his child. Was like, look, you listen to this shit one more time,
I'm gonna slap.
I'm
shit
gonna
out
beat your motherfucking ass. Like, some real shit. This shit gonna look real sick up in this motherfucker.
You gotta learn
They
these
gonna think-
lessons
They
one
gonna
way
think
or
that I'm
another.
beating. They
in
gonna
life.
really think that I'm like abusing you.
It's one of those you gotta learn when you're older.
You know?
Understand when you're older.
Yeah, you gotta learn these lessons.
Yeah.
Busy 9-3 on everything.
TN2M _Ortega and shit on everything. Follow us. Support him. Support us. Support our habits. Shout out to everybody that listening to the show. Black, tall, black, white, Caucasian, gay, fat, small, rainbow. I don't give a fuck. Support this motherfucker. In his,
OnlyFans, baby.
I was about to shout out your music, but
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, Fly.
Resurrection Therapy coming
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, Detox. Yeah, Fly streaming everywhere. On all your DSPs. From this motherfucker George back here. Artwork.
No. You're gonna get him confused. Don't call me fucking George when you shout out the music.
Oh, AOS's real government name is George. So hit
It is.
Now it is. Artwork streaming on all your DSPs. 4 Hurt streaming on all your DSPs. Who else got some shit out?
Berserk, new single from Crimson Alchemist on all.
Yeah, that one too. Berserk, new
else
single.
got some
That
new
shit.
shit?
There's all types of new shit. But shout out to all you motherfuckers. Go stream all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
New shit coming from everybody soon, and everybody we fuck with is on the page. So if you watching this right now, you haven't subscribed yet. What they say? What all them corny niggas say? Smash the like button and fucking subscribe, bro.
I'm just gonna just say this: don't be a deliberately stupid fucktard and watch a fucking video and not subscribe to it. So yeah, my delivery is more direct. So hit that subscribe button. Episode 115.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, episode 115 of the Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, House of Space Media. We out this bitch one more time.
Peace.